Hey, welcome in and welcome back to episode 44 of the Decades Challenge. Today we are just going to be focusing on Walter getting his promotion and just making sure that the kids age up well. So speaking of Walter, let's go ahead and get him up and get some food. Well, we had to clean out the spoiled food and then we can make something. We'll serve some breakfast. We'll do some pancakes. And then does anyone need to do their homework? Technically, Dorothy does. All right, Walter's going to go ahead and eat and then use the bathroom. Is anyone else hungry? Nah, everybody's pretty good. He probably won't get his promotion today because he's only doing average, but we can hope, right? No, do not make a mess. Go ahead and clean that up. And then Viviana, I'm not sure what to do with you, babe. Everyone's pretty good with their stuff. I need someone to get like a hobby or something. There's no hobbies for kids, right? There's nothing kids can really do. Maybe we can have Dorothy play the violin and Arthur could... Oh, I kind of wish we could fit a piano in here. Can we fit it where the Christmas tree is? I would love him to... Can kids even play the piano? I would assume kids can play the piano. Let's get the classic one. I wonder what's blocking it that direction. We could do it this direction. All right, so we've got one violin, one piano. Dorothy, go ahead and... Oh, it's a standard violin. Whoops. I hope that doesn't mean that Arthur can't play the piano. Let me actually have Arthur practice that really quick. Okay, he can. And then Dorothy can practice the violin. And we've at least got some hobbies going on in here. Walter, can you actually mentor him? You're playing that pretty good. Ask Walter for mentoring. And then Viviana, I don't have a hobby for you, hun. Here, why don't you go ahead and use the bathroom? And then I think Dorothy, yeah, she's getting a little bit hungry. Go ahead and get some leftovers. And then you can actually use the bathroom and take a bath. I really don't have anything for them to do. Work for Walter starts really soon, so I'm going to have him probably work hard. And I gave Dorothy a little bit of a makeover. I don't know if I mentioned that. Let's see if I can find a hobby for Viviana. There really is nothing. What about activities? Nope, no hobbies that I see. That's all right. Arthur, how about we take care of your needs, buddy? Use the bathroom. And then you're getting close to getting tired, but not yet. And Viviana, you can go ahead and get some leftovers. Now, how long do we have until Arthur ages up? We have 9 days. And then, of course, Dorothy just aged up, so she has 14. What am I going to do with these Sims? I might just play off screen for a little bit and see if we can at least get Arthur to be a teenager. Although I'm not sure what that would do for us. We gotta spray the monster under the bed for both of them. And I was doing some thinking. I think maybe I want Dorothy to be our next heir because it's the first time that we've been allowed to have a woman heir. So that's a little exciting. Walter did not get promoted, but he got paid well. So I'm happy about that. Can we go back to sleep now, guys? Go ahead and sleep. Oh no, a burglar. Are you serious? Fight him. We need a burglar alarm. I feel like we have enough money now. All right, and he's scared off. All right, go ahead and take a bath, and then you can go to bed. All right, Dorothy's the first one up. Go ahead and use the bathroom, and then get some leftovers. And I'll probably have them make friends at school, maybe. All right, they are off to school. Go ahead and make friends. Viviana really needs to use the bathroom. And then she can go ahead and get some leftovers. And then maybe she can practice the piano. That would be nice. A whole musician family. Ooh, we got to pay the bills. Okay, we can definitely do that. Go ahead and pay the bills. Oh, she can't get there. All right, try again. Pay the bills. There you go. And then you can take a bath. Now, I know she wanted to do gemology. And I'm wondering, what other aspiration can we do? Nothing that I really want her to do. Let's have Walter get some leftovers. Change the station back to Baroque. Whatever you're listening to, it's not of the time. And he does go to work today. He's got work in 5 hours, and he may get close to a promotion. All right, the kids are done with school. They both have a school project, so I'm very happy about that. Arthur, go ahead and use the bathroom. And then get some leftovers. Oh, no, clean out the spoiled food. All right, and then Viviana, you can serve some lunch. We'll have fish tacos. All right, Arthur, you can grab a serving of that. And then Dorothy, are you hungry? No, you're good. So Dorothy can actually get started on her homework. And then as soon as Arthur's done eating, he can do his homework. And Walter's off to work, and I've got my fingers crossed that he can actually get promoted today. And then when Dorothy's done with her homework, she can work on her project. And Arthur can work on his. Viviana, if you can come repair the toilet. And then maybe help Dorothy with her project. And Arthur can get started on his. All right, Dorothy's all done with hers. Viviana, if you don't mind helping Arthur now. We can put your project right in here. And then, oh, it's super late. I was going to have her practice the violin, but it's time to go to bed, I think. All right, and he finished his project. Awesome. And then he can go to bed. And Viviana is a bit hungry, so let's get some leftovers. Then use the bathroom, and I'll send you to sleep. And Walter's home, but no promotion. He's close, though. I'll have him use the bathroom, get some leftovers, and even though he's not super tired, I will send him to bed as well. They both have to spray the monster under the bed. I can't wait until they're old enough where we don't have to mess with this. All right, Viviana, you can go back to sleep. Arthur, don't you... Oh, I thought he was going to sleep in their bed. I was going to say, don't you dare. And Dorothy, you can go back to sleep as well. Everyone can go to bed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Arthur up a little bit early so we can take care of his needs before he has to go to school. I know he stayed up later than Dorothy, but he seems to be a little bit more in need of taking care of his needs than her. And Dorothy, why don't you actually use the bathroom? I know that you're hungry. I was trying not to block him from the fridge. You're not going to be able to eat. It's all right. You were supposed to be at school. Thank you. Let's have Viviana go downtown today. See what we can get up to. She is very upset. Can you do some, oh, no. Oh, can you restore that? That would be cool. She doesn't even want to. Why don't you grab a poster and look for snow globes? There we go. Maybe we go to a different part of town. Let's go to the fashion district. I think she would like fashion. Oh, the Geek Con. Okay. I really don't want to have her do any of this stuff because I'm not sure if it would be... I don't know, it's all like electronics. I don't think that they would have any of that in the 1920s. So what can we do instead? How about we just go to the bar? I don't know if anyone's in here, but let's practice making some drinks. Maybe she could do a little bartending. And then I can have her tend the bar. I don't think anyone's going to come in here. The bartender's just outside. You know, she could ask for mixology mentoring from the bartender. That would be pretty cool. Okay. She's going to mentor her. Is that it? Are you done? That's it? All right. Well, why don't you order a drink then? Have your favorite drink. Let's see what you like. Ooh, fancy. What is that? Apple nectar. Oh, Granite Falls Grappo Blanco. I'm glad that she has expensive taste. Well, it's getting late. Let's send her back home. And let's make sure that the kids do their homework. Very important. And Walter needs a bath. And maybe she can help with his homework. Oh, he can help. Okay, I see. Sorry, I had Walter selected. And then Viviana, if you want to help Dorothy with her homework. I think Walter's helping. Yeah, he is. Just all the way out there. Okay, Dorothy finished her homework. Let's go ahead and use the bathroom and take a bath. And then we're going to practice the violin for a little bit. Then I'm going to have Arthur do extra credit. Can she do extra credit? Not yet. And then when Arthur's done, I will have him use the bathroom. Maybe we can practice some piano. Maybe that would be fun for you. He does think that's fun. Walter's upset because he doesn't want to listen to them. It's bad. Well, he can use the bathroom and get some leftovers and then go to sleep. Oh, it's super late. I think everyone needs to go to sleep. And Viviana, if you can pick this up, honey, clean that up because I don't think anyone else will. And then you can go to bed. All right, Arthur, go ahead and get leftovers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're sad. You can play some chess. And then Dorothy can also get some leftovers. And then Walter, if you can repair the sink for me. Oh, he's got to go to school. Whoops. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Walter's pretty close to maxing out his piano skill. So we might as well do that, right? And let's see if we can add anything else to the house. It just feels so empty in here. First of all, let's get a burglar alarm. Oh no, they wouldn't have that though. They wouldn't have electronics. It's hard decorating in the 1920s. Maybe we get them a bookshelf? Where could we put that? We can move this over here. Maybe in front of the window. And we can give them a nice little bookshelf. I wish we had a shorter one so that it didn't cover up the window. I know we have like these, but it's too long. Oh, that one is actually super pretty and it matches the rest of the house. Why don't you look up the historical deaths? Let's see what we got. Well, she acquired the thanatology skill. So that's fun. Why don't you just read something? That's nice, playing the piano while she reads. And he reached piano level 10. Very cool. Well, the kids are home from school, and I think that's where we'll go ahead and end it for today. I'm sorry it was a short episode. I've pretty much just done everything I wanted to do with the parents. Walter just needs his one promotion, and then he'll be done. So I think before the next episode, I'll probably play off screen until Dorothy is maybe a teenager. Maybe we can have her graduate early and she can go live on her own. But thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a perfect day.